Hi guys, and welcome back to weekly projections. Hope that you all are doing well. If you are new here, my name is Third Eye Gemini. I come on here and I give weekly readings, pick a card readings, and also talk spiritual. So if you want to subscribe down below, I would greatly appreciate it. You could join the little family. And yeah, let's hop right into this reading. Let's start off with earth signs. Earth signs, where are we at? Okay, next steps, blockages, guidance, and overall energy. Okay, so earth signs, you may be feeling stuck in a rut this week. I am seeing that we're staying in outdated energies and we're really feeling that we're not going in the direction that we want to go into, right? It's like you want to get better, you want to get farther along, but it's still staying pretty stagnant this upcoming week. I can tell that where you are at is you're trying to forgive. You're trying to work through, some conflicts with people who are important to you. This can definitely be at work, but I'm just thinking this is more like internal, so this feels more home to me. There's a cycle that is going to be completed. Now, I do feel with this World card, you're moving past some traumas that you have dealt with this week and kind of making a full circle, coming together again with family, realizing that there's still accomplishments within failure. So something may have not gone the way that you wanted, but you are seeing through that. You are seeing the bigger picture and kind of taking a step back this week and really analyzing what it is that, was your part within this either argument or disagreement with important people, okay? I think what's, blocking you is the fact that, you're coming to realization. This is a huge, moment of understanding the higher power that's, it's like moral. It's like you may have said something that you didn't mean to someone, and it's really kind of like that time to accept the faults, accept the hard reality of things, okay? Spirit really wants you to kind of be more emotionally connected, be more willing to accept love. And if you're not willing to accept it, that's fine, but it's not going to get you anywhere. That's why you're going to continuously stay in this battle, but there's more effort that you need to put in, earth signs. So super sorry about that, but Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, say you're sorry and don't expect other people to forgive you unless you prove them that you deserve it, if that makes sense. Hello, air signs. This reading is for you, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Where you are at currently, we have the Five of Cups. Next steps, blockages, advice, and overall energy. Okay, air signs, there's some, energy here that I'm thinking we need to move on from certain people in your life. They aren't good for you, especially parts of, past, I don't know. I feel like some people are moving on from a relationship, but also friendships, okay? The overall energy here, it's pretty clear that, you're looking in other places. This week, you're looking for, people who are more on your level, okay? I think that right now, you're still kind of grieving over something. And you're kind of like a little bit depressed, but kind of almost seeing an opportunity within this depression, okay? If this isn't a depression, you're kind of just looking back at the people or the things that you have lost. And you may be shutting down other people. You may be shutting down, important mother figures in your life, important female authority figures in your life, just because you don't know how to handle that energy right now. It's like you're already fragile, air signs, and you're just kind of reserving yourself, which isn't bad. It isn't bad at all, because sometimes this silent power means that you're kind of diving more introspectively. And you may be realizing a lot more things about the way that your mentality is working right now, and it gives you a lot of clarity. I think that people around you are kind of judging you, combating with you. There's a little bit of argumentative energy here, but don't forget, Mercury retrograde isn't a joke, okay? So everybody's going to be feeling this. I think Friday is important for you, and we need to kind of focus on the positive energy. You know, Halloween's coming up. We have a lot of exciting energy, so there may be, you know, important moments and passages with children. So finding a way to find joy within the chaos of the week. You know, your week may be a little bit hard, but now it's time for you to look for happiness in other areas, air signs. And it may be a little bit difficult, and you may have to kind of shut your mouth into a sense. But don't dwell on the arguments. Don't dwell on the separation that you feel with certain people, because in all reality, you're the person who can drive your own happiness. So that's very, very important. All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, let's see what your upcoming week has for you. Where you are at, your next steps. Ooh, beautiful. Blockages, advice, and overall energy. Okay, fire signs, it's time for you to rid of some old habits, some negative, toxic people, some negative, toxic ways of living, ways of being, okay? I think that most of your reading is internal here. I don't think so much in the physical realm that you are so worried about really anybody like that. More of yourself, things that you're doing, habits that you have formed over a period of time, okay? Starting off your week, you're feeling pretty good. I do think that where you're at is a really, really stable place to be. And sometimes we feel lonely when we have accomplished a certain level of things, right? Your next steps are the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to be presented some sort of growth, some sort of opportunity to grow, right? You have plenty of challenges. There's plenty of hills to get over this week, but you may be offered something that really, really expands, and it could be a level of teamwork with somebody else, something that you don't have to do alone. And this could be very beneficial for your bag. Like, your bag could be like waiting for you to grab her, okay? I think that you've been used to staying in one place, used to not expanding because of the sense of comfortability. And this week, I really want you to try to change that. I want you to kind of look at things as a fresh perspective. See things as if you didn't have anything holding you down. Nothing was tying you to a certain, expectation or anything like that. Advice from Spirit, the King of Pentacles. In reverse, this is like focusing on greed, focusing on selfish intentions. And if this is like a partner, a family member of some sort, it's like, let go of that person controlling everything in your life, because it may really just be a toxic person that you need to let go of. You could, with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, it's like somebody who's very assured in where they are. And you could be like trying to change that. There could be a new job offering, making itself present, or you thinking about, moving on to a different foundational place to be, foundational place to grow, something better for your future and better for yourself. So this week, I feel a lot about money. Make sure you're in your bag. Make sure you're in a positive mind state when you try to make that bag, or things are just going to seem repetitive to you. Okay, fire signs, be very careful, but there's a beautiful opportunity seriously just waiting for you to grab it. All right, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's see where you are at. All right, so we have the Hangman. Your next steps, blockages, advice, and overall energy. Okay, so damn, water signs, are you feeling at edge, right? You're not afraid to tell people how you are feeling right now. And that's really, really powerful, but we need to be careful with how, quick we are with our words. So, I think that right now, you're finally fed up with something, okay? You're fed up with an attitude, especially somebody else's way that they have been treating you. And I think you're finally ready to, you've like built this up, and like your next steps is like showing me that you're ready to get up and say something about it. Blockages could be a male figure in your life, especially if it is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, who doesn't like what you say. They think what they say is right, and if you want to go ahead and try to combat against that, it may cause a little bit of tension, okay? And I especially think that some of you water signs are going to maybe go through this level of, not depression, but like tore apart family. Like, something isn't working, especially when it comes to family. So somebody is just not doing their duties when it, you know, it's like a husband, a wife is not doing their part, is not being responsible enough. You clearly tell them how it is. You're sick and tired of just waiting around feeling like you have to deal with, you have to cope with whatever they're wanting. No, 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 no. That is not how you are feeling this week, okay? If they try to stop you and try to almost manipulate you and make you feel like you're doing something wrong, I really want you to stand your ground. And I want you to be sure of what you are saying. Have backup. Feel your intuition and make sure that she is, you know, on the forefront, as well as having the logic and the intellectual ability to back up what you have to say, because they're going to be ready to back up what they have to say. So very careful. A lot of mental communication happening this week. Overall energy, I think it's good. We have Mercury retrograde, so expect things to kind of be heavy. Expect things to feel a little bit out of your hands, if I must say. But I think that you're on the verge of changing something that is really important, and that way of being and that way of acting is outdated. And I think that you're ready to communicate that and tell them, you know, what it is that you're trying to do to better your life and your family and your household. If it's like a job of some sort, it's like you communicate that you've done the work, you know, you have put up with a lot, you've learned a lot, and you aren't getting recognition for your bag. Like, where is my recognition? I'm working for it. So I think that you make yourself feel pretty clear this week to the people around you who are in almost like an authoritative figure, whether that's a family member, a boss at work, something along that sort. So be careful, water signs, but I think that you're very powerful this week.